MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Number 6 makes his big league debut right after this. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Ball 2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Two balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Just hung in there on that one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2. You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. From the stretch.
Ball at the stairs.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Valaika stands at first with one out. Fouled off. And the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Trey Mancini as he lifts it in the air to right field. Albies onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Now the pitch.
Albies.
In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Ehire Adrianza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Pulled toward right center field. Valaika has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Freddie Galvis is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready now for Baltimore, Freddie Galvis.
Runner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
This is a huge at bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he lays off there. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is line to left. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Count's 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Mancini is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes the first pitch. d'Arnaud doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. In now for the O's, John Means, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
John Means.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready now, Austin Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count and the pitch. And there's ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Pat Valaika. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding in, Anthony Santander, man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here it comes.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting in, the center fielder, Philip Irvin.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Philip Irvin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Ruiz shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Max Fried.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Fried, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Hit to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Charlie Morton will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1 home. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count remains full. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Keegan Aiken, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 45, Keegan Aiken.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Aiken, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrianza.
Digging in, Aire Adrianza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Mancini is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Kyle Muller, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Kyle Muller.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Keegan Aiken.
So here's the Orioles pitcher, Keegan Aiken. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Number 68.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Tyler Wells, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Way to go.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
No left fielder.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Wells, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Liner toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Popped him up. Severino is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Josh Tomlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 32, Josh Tomlin.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Count is 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Chopper to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Wade LeBlanc enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 49, Wade LeBlanc.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Phillip Ervin.
The center fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Guillermo Heredia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Guillermo Heredia.
Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, A-Ray Adrianza.
Into the box, A-Ray Adrianza. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Jumai Jones is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jones.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Yolmer Sanchez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Sanchez.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
DJ Stewart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Jahmai Jones takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Cesar Valdez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Cesar Valdez. Now at first,
Chance Cisco is also into the ballgame, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Cisco.
Chris Davis is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Christian Pache is up off the bench, as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Mountcastle has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Christian Pache sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Jason Kipnis will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1 home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ender Inciarte will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopper foul. The 1-1 to short. Galvis is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ender Inciarte stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 11.
Jacob Webb has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Jacob Webb. Now in left field, number 22.
Johan Camargo is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Abraham Almonte is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Almonte.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Digging in once again, Rio Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Webb stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Cedric Mullins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fouled away. A 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 now.
3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Skied into very shallow right. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the eighth in a tie ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Two and two.
2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So coming to the plate, Phillip Ervin. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Alex Jackson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Flare out toward right center. Charging in is Santander, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 1-0. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Will
William Contreras is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 60, William Contreras.
Ramon Urias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Urias.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, two strikes.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Tyler Nevin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
41, Tyler Nevin.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
UCL Diaz.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob Webb gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.